Just remember, Joe Rogan offered to moderate a presidential debate between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Donald Trump immediately agreed to it. Joe Biden hasn't yet to even comment on it to my knowledge. And after tonight's debate, it's pretty clear why. It's pretty obvious why. Now let's call it like it is. Joe Biden did better than I thought he would. Now, that's all things considered, the fact that Chris Wallace was literally helping him and saving him, and every time he went off track, Chris Wallace would pull him back in, but he still did better than I thought. He had a few gaffes, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but of course it probably could have if Chris Wallace wasn't saving him. But with that said, while it was a train wreck at times, and it was a train wreck because the moderator was not moderating properly. The moderator was literally helping Joe Biden, and he was holding Trump's feet to the fire on everything. So not only did Trump have to defend himself against the lies from Joe Biden, he also had to defend himself against Chris Wallace, sitting there going, well, I disagree with what you're saying, so I'm going to have to hold you accountable. And then when Trump tries to jump in when Joe Biden is spreading lies about him, then of course Chris Wallace stops Trump, and so Trump starts talking over him, and it truly was cringe. There were times where I'm like, my God, this is the cringiest shit I've ever seen. But when you look at the proper context there, it is an absolute metaphor for what has happened the last 4 years. It's a metaphor for what happened leading into the election, because Donald Trump is always facing every single person, every single group. It's always him dealing with the odds stacked against him. It is a perfect example of what has happened since this man decided to run for president of the United States. He defeated the Obama family. He defeated the Clinton family. He defeated the Bush family. He defeated the Republicans. He defeated the mainstream media. He defeated Hollywood. And now tonight, here he is, facing a 2 versus 1 Joe Biden and Chris Wallace debate, and he still stands tall because he was the one making the points. He was the one answering the questions. Joe Biden answered nothing. So back to the original point at hand, and I'm not the biggest Joe Rogan fan, by the way, okay? I like Joe. I respect him. I'm cool with that. I don't care about his opinions. I don't watch his show for his opinions, but I respect the fact that the man knows how to present a conversation and let people talk. So Joe Rogan should be hosting a debate. And again, Donald Trump has already agreed to Joe Rogan hosting it. Joe Biden has not agreed to it. Isn't that pretty interesting? It's pretty interesting how Donald Trump immediately accepts, and Joe Biden is nowhere to be found on this. This was a joke tonight. Chris Wallace should be ashamed of himself. But with all of that said, with all of the nonsense, with all of the cringe, with all of the yelling, with all of the interrupting, at the end of it, you know who's standing tall, winning again? Donald J. Trump. And I'm pretty sure that the people in the middle, the people that are not the far left-wing lunatics that think burning cities down is one of the greatest things you can do, the people that people that are out there that think burning cities is fine or assaulting police officers, they're never going to be convinced. But the people in the middle, I believe they're going to watch this tonight and go, yeah, Joe Biden didn't really answer anything, and Donald Trump really had to battle the moderator and Joe Biden, and he still answered more than Joe Biden. I believe that's how the people in the middle will view it. It was crazy. It was facepalm at times. I'm facepalming so much during this debate, but at the end of the day, the man stands tall, Donald J. Trump, keeping America great again. He will always win. He is not going to be intimidated. He's not going to tuck his tail. He's going to stand tall. He's going to poke his chest out, and he's going to take whatever comes his way. He's been doing that for 4 years, actually more like 5 or 6 years. This man is tried and tested. He's not going anywhere. Hopefully, we can get Joe Rogan to step in and moderate, if Joe Biden will agree to it, because Donald Trump already has, because he's not afraid to put his money where his mouth is. You guys have a great day. We will talk to you later.